Hello students, today we will find the solution of the wave equation of dimension 2 given in equation 1. The wave equation of dimension 2 can be del 2u upon del t square is equal to c square times del 2u upon del x square plus del 2u upon del y square, where c square is equal to tym, as we have discussed in the wave equation of dimension 1 in our previous lectures. In our previous lecture, we have find the solution for the wave equation of dimension 1, and solution of this equation was this one, and we have solved some problems based on the wave equation of dimension 1. Today we will find the solution for the wave equation of dimension 2. Now, as we have used in proof for the dimension 1 separation of variable method, the same method will be used to prove this wave equation 2. So according to separation of variable method, let u is equal to x into y into t is the solution of the wave equation given in equation 1, where capital X is the function of x only, capital Y is the function of y only, and capital T is the function of t only. So if u बराबर x y t is the solution of equation 1, then we will find the value of del 2u upon del t square, del 2u upon del x square, del 2u upon del y square from the equation 2, and since this is the solution for the equation 1, so it will satisfy the equation 1. So we will find the value of all the second derivatives from equation 2. Del u upon del t. If we differentiate equation 2 with respect to t, then we will find t dash x into y, and for second derivative this will be t double dash xy. Similarly, del 2u upon del x square and del 2u upon del y square can be found in equation 3, 4 and 5. Now using equation 3, 4 and 5 and putting these value in equation 1, we will find the equation in the following way: t double dash xy is equal to c square x double dash yt plus y double dash xt. On simplifying, 1 upon c square t double dash xy is equal to x double dash yt plus y double dash xt. Now dividing equation 6 by x, y and t, we will find the equation 7 in terms of t, x and y. In previous lecture, we have seen that the solution of the given equation 7 will be true if all these equations will be equal to a constant. So we will select a constant and find the value of t, x and y as the following manner. Here we will consider the solution of x and y, and what will be the solution for x and y in combination form will be solution for the t, which can be understood by the following manner. Let x double dash x upon minus k square, as we have selected in dimension 1. So here we have selected the solution, a constant equal to minus k square, because this is the only solution which satisfies the nature of the wave equation. Then the equation will be of the type x double dash k square x is equal to 0, which is on solving or auxiliary equation of this equation will be d square plus k square is equal to 0, or the roots will be d is equal to plus minus ki. So this is imaginary roots, so the solution of this equation will be x is equal to c1 cos kx and c2 sin kx. Similarly, we can find the other solution y double dash y, that will be minus L square. Here we have selected minus k square, here we have selected minus L square, and in the same way we can find the solution for this equation, that will be y is equal to c3 cos Ly and c4 sin Ly. And when we will solve the equation 1 upon c square t double dash t, the constant should be of the type k square plus L square with minus sign. So on simplifying this, we will find the equation of this type, and the value of t will be c5 cos c k square plus L square t plus c6 cos c under root k square plus L square t. Here we have find the value of x, y and t. Now putting all these value in equation 2, as we have assumed the solution will be u is equal to x into y into t, so we have find the value of x in equation 8 and value of y 9 and value of t in equation 10. So on multiplying all three equations, we will find the solution of given two-dimensional wave equation 1, which will be this one. This is the solution for the given wave equation of dimension 2. Now, in the equation 11, here are C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6 are the constants. Now, these value of these constants can be found with the help of the given boundary conditions. Now, we will understand the conditions and their graphical representation. Since in two-dimension membrane is a rectangular and is stretched between the lines x is equal to 0, now it can be understood in this way: x is equal to 0, this one, for this line x will be 0, for this line x will be a, for this line y is equal to 0, and for this line y is equal to p. Now for all the value of when x is equal to 0, u will be 0. When x is equal to a, u will be 0. When y is equal to 0, u will be 0, and y is equal to b, then u will be 0 for all t. Now on applying these conditions in equation 11, we will find the reduced solution of the equation 1, or we can say we will find the solution for the equation 1. So on putting the first condition in equation 11, we will find here C1. First condition is x is equal to 0 when u is equal to 0. Then y putting x is equal to 0, then cos 0, 1, sin 0, 0. And all the terms are free from x. So here we can find only C1 times all the remaining function. So from here 0 is C1 will be 0. We can put C1 is equal to 0 here. Now putting C1 is equal to 0, we have now putting C1 is equal to 0 in equation 11, we will get C2 sin kx time all the equation. Here we have found. Now applying the second condition, that is x is equal to a when u is equal to 0. When we will put x is equal to a in equation 13, we will find sin. Up here we have found C2 times sin ka time whole the equation. C2 will not be equal to 0. If C2 will be 0, then whole of the equation will tends to 0. So C2 is not equal to 0. Now here remaining one term is sin ka, which will be equal to 0. And we note that if sin ka is equal to 0, then sin k is equal to sin m pi. And from here we can find the value of k, that will be m pi upon a, where m is a integer. Equation 14. Simplifying and applying equation third, that equation third is if y is equal to 0, u will be 0. Now if we put the equation third in the equation, we will find C3 is equal to 0. And similarly on putting condition 4, we will find the value of L n pi by b. Here we have find the value of k, that is m pi by a, and the value of L is equal to n pi by b. Now putting all these values in equation 13, we will find u of x yt is equal to c2 c4 sin m pi x upon a sin n pi y upon b c5 cos pt and plus c6 sin pt, where p is equal to pi c times under root m square upon a square plus n square upon b square. Replacing arbitrary constant here, some arbitrary constants c2 c4 c5 c6 are used, so all replacing these constants from equation 16, we will find u of xt is equal to summation 1 is to infinity n 1 to infinity sin m pi x upon a, this one sin n pi y upon b c5 c4 c2 c4 and c5, this will be amn cos pt and c2 c4 c6 will be bmn sin pt. Now equation 17 is the reduced solution for the given two-dimensional heat equation, but here we are seeing two constants amn and bmn. Now we will find the value of amn and bmn by the given boundary condition, and after that we will find the reduced most solution for the equation given. Now let membrane start from the rest. From the initial position u is equal to f of xy, that is for the initial condition t will be 0, u of xy 0 will be f of xy. Then putting this condition in the equation 17, we will find when t is equal to 0, we get v of mn is equal to 0, because sin pt sin 0 value is 0, bmn will be 0, and cos pt cos 0 will be 1. Here we will find the value of amn, and using the condition u of fx u is equal to f of xy at t is equal to 0, we get f of xy is equal to summation m is equal to 1 to infinity n is equal to 1 to infinity amn sin m pi x upon sin n pi y upon b, equation 18. Now we will find the value of amn by the previous theorem we have used in the one-dimensional wave equation. Now by multiplying the equation 18 in both sides by sin m pi x upon a sin n pi y upon b, we will get, and integrating equation x is equal to 0 to x is equal to a and y is equal to 0 to y is equal to b, we have. Now here this will change to summation 0 to a 0 to b f of xy sin m pi x upon a sin n pi y upon b dy by dx, and applying in right side this will change in this form. Here we separate both of the integration, sin and sin m pi x upon a sin n pi y upon a sin m pi x upon a sin n pi y upon a. We know that the value of this integration will be 0 for all the values m not equal to n, and for m is equal to n, this will give the value a by 2. Similarly, this will give the value b by 2 for m is equal to n only, and for other values this will be 0. So the equation reduces to amn into a by 2 b by 2. This will be amn into ab by 2. So the value of amn will be 4 by ab, and the left side of the equation will be this. So the solution of given two-dimensional wave equation will be u of x2 summation m is equal to 1 to infinity n is equal to 1 to infinity amn sin m pi x upon a sin n pi y upon a cos pt, where p is equal to pi c times under root m square upon a square plus n square upon b square, and amn is equal to 4 upon ab 0 to a 0 to b f of xy sin m pi x upon a sin n pi y upon b dy by dx. Now with the help of these three equations, we will solve the given problem in the exercise. In exercise, you will be given the value of f of xy. With the help of this function, you can find the value of amn, and by this equation you can find the value of p, and after getting the value of AMN and p from both these equations, put these values in the equation this one, and you will find the solution for the given problem in your exercise. Thank you.